a worldwide exclusive on the way to the ring right now. A couple of newcomers to WCW, although we have seen both men before. Mark LeRoux makes his way to the ring. And I don't know that Mark knows what he's in for coming up.
I am the show.
I was just going to say, this is where you make your name for yourself. You get this national television exposure. And this young man, Mark LeRoux, is, well, he's going to be going up against a mountain from New England in Big Rick Fuller. We've seen Rick Fuller on Nitros. We've seen him on Thunders, WCW Saturday Night broadcast, as well as on WCW Worldwide, like he is in this instance. And I have always been impressed with Rick Fuller, well, from one very obvious standpoint, the size and power that he brings to the ring. We're talking about an individual who is about 6'6", 6'7", and well over the 300-pound mark. I think that Rick Fuller, with just a little bit more seasoning, a little bit more experience under his belt, is really going to be a force to be reckoned with in the world of pro wrestling.
You know, when you look down the laundry list of names that Goldberg defeated while he was on that initial hot streak, you'll see Rick Fuller's name in there too. And Goldberg will tell you that is no easy feat to spear and jackhammer a man the size of Rick Fuller. But the former heavyweight champion of the world got through Fuller just like he got through the other 173 before he came up against the stun stick of Scott Hall.
I don't think we've heard the last of that situation involving Goldberg and Scott Hall. His new favorite weapon, that stun stick, just been using it on everyone, and not just exclusively Goldberg.
Oh no, the guy's gone crazy, stunning everybody. If you see Scott Hall at a restaurant somewhere, run for the hills. He's probably got the stun stick stuck in his coat pocket.
Pump handle into a slam by Rick Fuller, and this is as we expected. Fuller trying to showcase the power and strength advantage that he has over young Mark LeRoux, and he has done that since the opening bell.
And Mark LeRoux probably wishes he were back on the bayou as Fuller just opens up with the knife-edge chops. Oh, and Fuller, no, LeRoux ducks out of the way. Fires in with the right and the left on Fuller. Into the corner mount. He needs to take over here if he's got a shot. Oh man, look at that.
He just tossed him away. He just pushed him down out of the corner and then leveled him with that spin kick.
Good night. And that is a tree trunk of a leg to get up in the spin kick for Rick Fuller. And just ask LeRoux.
Fuller sends LeRoux out to the floor, and he follows up his advantage with a big right hand that connected with the jaw and the shoulder.
Fuller. Oh, the full slam outside on the hard floor here at the Worldwide Arena.
You see any mats down there?
Nope.
Nothing. There's no give. That's just a hard floor with the WCW Worldwide logo that he planted Mark LeRoux on with that big slam.
Oh, and Fuller isn't finished yet. Shoves LeRoux back into the ring. And look at LeRoux begging off. I don't blame him. Ask for a little mercy. It may work 1 out of 1,000,000 times. Oh, but not this one. Fuller, right across the chest.
Well, Mark LeRoux, with the exception of a couple of punches out of the corner, has yet to get on track with any offense. And the big leg, the big full extension of the leg, the boot to the face sends LeRoux to the mat again.
Well, we won't be able to use dental records to identify Mark LeRoux. He just lost his teeth from that big boot at the hands of Rick Fuller.
Interesting move here. Combination of the death lock on the legs and the reverse chin lock. Very close to a variation of the STF hold.
Very close to a variation, eh?
Very close.
Oh, slam in the corner. Tying LeRoux to the proverbial tree of woe. Now puts the boot to the chest of the man from Louisiana.
Uh-oh. Now the body is not made to be twisted in that kind of form or fashion. That's a way to snap the neck of this young man.
Oh, and Fuller is just vicious. Referee Billy Silverman maybe should step in here or at least think about it. Oh no, LeRoux ducks the elbow. High cross body, no, look at that. Fuller just caught it. LeRoux's got to be, what, 220? Just caught him in midair. Shoulder high. Oh no! Twisting pile driver, just absolutely nailed it. And Rick Fuller, what an impressive victory.
Just one fluid motion that time. Fuller took him up on the shoulder, brought him down quickly, drops him on his head with the pile driver. He said this was an opportunity for Rick Fuller to showcase his talent, and that's exactly what he did.
That is worth another look, and we will take it in our 10-10, 3-2-1 replay. I don't think LeRoux wants to see this again.
Total offensive domination from Rick Fuller, from the pump handle slam to young Mark LeRoux, shooting him off into the ropes, full extension of the leg, caught him with the boot right in the face. Made it easy pickings at this point. There you see the pile driver, the tombstone, and the ensuing 3 count.
10-10, 3-2-1. Dial it and save up to 50% on all calls over 10 minutes. Back to you, Tony and Larry.
Thanks a lot, guys, for the call of the action this week on Worldwide Wrestling with our exclusive matchups. Well, fans, Sold Out is this Sunday, the big event. And, of course, as we're taping WCW Worldwide Wrestling, as it stands right now, Hollywood Hogan is still the heavyweight champion of the world. But maybe in the interim, on an edition of Nitro, on an edition of Thunder leading up to the big event this Sunday, you will have known that maybe Ric Flair has changed things. I don't know if legally Ric Flair can strip Hogan of the belt or give the belt back to Nash or give it to Goldberg, but I mean, as WCW announcers, we think something needs to be done. Hopefully, by the time you watch this, you know that something good has been done from the new president of WCW, Ric Flair.
Well, Flair should take every advantage possible of his temporary power. Hall, and Nash, they cheated. They took the belt. Flair should do anything. He should give the belt back to Goldberg.
But Hogan, as it stands right now, is the world heavyweight champion. Fans, Sold Out is this Sunday. It's going to be a big event. You know Ric Flair says it's no longer an NWO event. It's a WCW event, so we'll see you this Sunday. It's Sold Out only on pay-per-view. And next week, we will further the story. Hollywood Hogan is back. Hollywood Hogan is the new heavyweight champion of the world. For the living legend Larry Zbyszko, I'm Tony Schiavone. We'll see you at Sold Out and next week back here on Worldwide Wrestling.